Hello, ladies and gentlemen, DailyClasher here, and today I'm going to be doing a special interview with Godson from GodsonCoC. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Godson?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Godson. You guys have seen me. If you've been to my YouTube channel, I'm a Clash of Clans player on YouTube. I basically reside in the clan Battle Throne. Currently, right now, I have about 100,000 subscribers, and I just love the game. I'm out here in California, Southern California, if you heard of a place called Pasadena, and I work at a dealership, BMW, and I'm trying to do Clash of Clans videos full time. So I'm just having a great time playing Clash of Clans and being on YouTube, doing editing and stuff. So
That's awesome. So let's get straight into the interview. So let's talk about your YouTube. What was the inspiration behind making your channel, and what do you hope it could expand to in the future? Do you think that it could be much bigger than it is right now?
well, I certainly hope so. I think I started playing Clash of Clans because it was just I was in the App Store looking for games because I love the iPhone and I was looking for a game to play and sadly there were no good games out. I think it was about a year ago when I was looking for something to play, and then finally I found Clash of Clans, and I put it on the side for a bit, and then came back to it, and it actually kind of reminded me of a game called Reign of Chaos by Warcraft. So already the game was going to be addictive because I love that game, and I just started playing from there, and I was looking on YouTube, looking for strategy videos and stuff, seeing what other people if they started uploading, and came across Simon Tay. He was one of the first people that I saw, and I just decided to do my own, strategies because I found out some stuff in the game that no one really was touching on. So I just decided to do that, and I guess it just progressed from there.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Simon Tay when he started, and his fish trap video like exploded, and then so did his Clash of Clans videos. But I guess he didn't make it as successful as you guys are, like
Yeah.
you, Chief Pat. So
Well, yeah, everyone has their own level of success, I guess. But all the people I, work with and that I network with are very humble guys, and that they're very cool to work with.
are you hoping to expand to different games or stick with Clash of Clans?
I would like to stick with Clash of Clans, but I do have on the side a lot of gaming companies. Since we're basically mobile games, mobile games are blowing up right now. But since mobile games are taking off, I think a lot of companies are looking for people to advertise for them. So I do have maybe two or three companies on the side that want me to do stuff for them. But that's just something I might do on a second channel. I don't know if I should do it on a main channel. I will ask my fans and see what they like and maybe go in their direction.
That seems like a special heads up to your fans. Better
Mm.
start deciding, guys. So, moving on. What are the drives and motivations behind all your different series episodes, and how do you come up with them? And do you enjoy making them? Obviously, it seems like you do.
Yeah, I think what I like the most is I like comedy. And it's funny too because I'm more of an action person. I love watching action movies, but ironically, when I make my own videos, I go for comedy instead of just hands-on action and trophy pushing and all that stuff. Um, I believe my inspiration would be because of anime, all the amount of work it takes to make an animation, and I just wanted to incorporate that into my own style of video with comedy and just some effects. I'm a big person on Sony Vegas and Adobe After Effects. I got into the scene of Halo, making montages, and I just wanted to incorporate that into my own style. And I guess people liked it, so I just kept going with it.
That's awesome. So, how long do the animations in your videos take to make?
If I'm serious about it, I think what was the latest one I did? The latest one I did was Give Me That Money 2. That took about it could take anywhere between 16 hours, 16 to
Oh, wow.
yeah, 16 to 24 hours if I stay on it and keep working. So usually I try and space that out, and it'd take about maybe two to 3 days to make a video.
So this is just a quick side note question. When you're at your dealership, have you ever had a Clash of Clans player come up to you and be like, "You're Godson"?
Um, I have had one lady that works at the dealership. She has a son that has been watching me, and so he wanted me to give a shout out for him. Forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I do have my boss actually. He's in my clan now. He plays, and he's an elder. And I guess word gets around pretty quick, when you're doing this stuff, and it's a mobile game. So a few people have come up to me at my job and asked me like, "Hey, is that you right here?" So I explained to them what I'm doing and everything. So it's actually really nice. It's really cool.
That's awesome. I mean, it must feel so great.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
So, what do you think about the free gems video that are coming out, like Clash of Clans hacks and free gems, all these videos? Do you think they're do you think there should be a motivation to just take them off like YouTube or like try to?
Um, well, I think I don't know, like, cause I'm a big glitcher myself. I love glitches. But the thing about the free gems, I think people are only doing it now for probably for views because the free gem hacks and all that stuff, it doesn't work. It only works if you're offline, so it doesn't really affect the game. It does kind of hurt the community because if you're gonna be, showing a video of all this stuff you can get, you gem up a whole base to max, and then you can't do that in actuality. That probably comes back to you, but I think it's a good thing for like people if they don't have any money at all and they just want to see what it looks like to max the base out. That's something you can check out, but I don't think it's in any way broken or something. It's just for people that use it offline.
All right. So, let's move on to your most famous video, gemming your Barb King to level 40. Thoughts on that and why you
Oh,
did it?
that's my famous one. um, the Barb Kingdom 40. That was I actually enjoyed that one because it's just I guess that's probably one of the hardest things. If it's not the hardest, I think the walls are probably the hardest. The second would be getting your heroes up.
The walls are absurd.
Yeah. But I think the highlight of Clash of Clans is the heroes for me. I love just using heroes. So yeah, I can see how people would like that one. I just wanted to show people how it looked from going from pretty much a low level to gemming them all the way up to the max, if that is the max.
You don't know what other updates Supercell could come out with in the next year or so.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some more dark troops, and uh, I'm I don't know. This is a guess on my part, but I don't think the walls where they are now are the final level, just because they don't really the theme of them don't really fit. For them to be blue and everything else is like chrome and fiery. So I think they're gonna change it up and do something else. They might lower the price of the walls, who knows? But
So, adding on to your points about updates, do you think Clan Wars is gonna come out anytime soon? I know it's like a major coding. Clash of Clans might lag more, but what do you think about it?
yeah, I actually think I overheard some of these guys on the forums or YouTube saying that the Clan Wars will be coming actually this next update. Now, don't quote me, but that's what I heard. So I think that would be a good thing. I heard other games like Samurai Siege already have that, so maybe they could use them as an example of how to incorporate it into the game. I think that would be good. If they're gonna do something like that for Clash of Clans to get more of a revival and for people to play it some more.
What do you think about moving Clash to the computer? Do you ever think that could happen, or?
Actually, my friend has already. I think they already have something for that. You could just port it onto PC. I don't know the full details about it, but I think people are already playing it on PC.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so knowing you're a clan leader, what would you advise to other clan leaders such as yourself?
Um. Well, I'm actually I wouldn't say look up to me as a clan leader because I'm a bad leader. Being on YouTube kind of takes a lot of time, devotion if you're gonna do videos and maintain a clan and be social on the other media sites. So I'm not as active as I would like, but I think for leaders out there, if you're looking for a good example, look at the some of the people on the the leaderboards. I actually started with no people, and I used gift cards as a way to bring more traffic in, but YouTube kind of took over and the popularity grew. So now I have a lot of people just trying to join right there. But I think just for leaders to be patient with your members and root out the people that cause drama. If your members are getting angry over little, statements or remarks, then it's best to kick them and hopefully get better people in your clan. But it's just a growing thing. You can learn from just being patient with people and getting good members in.
Yeah, I mean, like I was in BT2, but then I left because I was inactive. I went
Hmm.
inactive for like a 2 month streak, but I mean, it was a great clan, like constant donations. Everyone was nice, so.
Yeah, we make sure we root all the bad guys out.
All right, so let's move on to like the final two questions of the interview. Where do you see Clash of Clans 1 year from now? Do you still see it to be #1 on the App Store or start to sail down?
Well, that really depends on Supercell themselves if they decide to focus more attention on the game. There are a lot of examples out there of games that are like Clash of Clans that are on PC. Like I said, Warcraft Reign of Chaos was a game that pretty much what I thought was Clash of Clans was. So if they were just to like, get some ideas from them or just to listen more to the community. I know that they're not going to give, what the community wants in terms of, gold. You can transfer gold to other members and all that stuff, but I think just making the game expand a little bit more, maybe have a bigger campaign,
Yeah.
more troops. What else could they do? They could just, make it more of an expanse. Like you can probably travel to other bases without having to search for people, or I don't know. There's a lot that they could do. They just need to maybe focus on that.
All right, so last question. Are you on the Clash of Clans forums, and is there any way you could see them improving or
The forums improving.
yeah, like gaining a larger viewer base? Because I know like not every Clash of Clanner knows about them or is active on them. So do you know any ways that maybe they could make it more active or bigger?
For the forums, I am on the forums. I just check in once in a while to see what the news is. But I think Duckster is a good example. I just did a video for Duckster today. They're making their website more interactive in terms of like base reviews and news feeds. They have just stuff for people to do inside the website instead of just reading, and
Yeah.
hope. Because I mean, the forums. When I was first on the forums, I was trying to post stuff to get attention. Like, hey, come visit me on YouTube. And I think that's what the forums is right now. But the forums is good if they could just get it more interactive. I think Duckster would be a good example.
All right, so I actually forgot about this, but how did you come up with your signature phrase?
The signature phrase. Which one?
Like, what's up, guys? It's Godson, or whatever. Like,
That's just me being me. I think the other ones came naturally, like give me that money. But yeah, I think I got that one when I was Clash of Clans did a contest on their forums on their Facebook page, and they were asking people to guess what one of these characters would say. Like if they said something, they were asking people to guess what the archer would say or what the barbarian would
uh,
say. And so I came up with one of them, but then it came naturally too because if you look at the goblin and all the other characters, they kind of say it in the game as well. So it was just something that kind of came naturally.
all right, that's awesome. I'd like to thank you for giving up time to do the interview and actually coming through with it. Maybe we could get a part 2 in if the viewers ask for it. So, thank you
Yeah,
so
definitely.
much.
No problem. I'll see you guys next time.
See ya.